Hi guys, in today's video we are going to paint this beautiful painting in simple 5 steps. So let's get started. Now let's see the requirements of this painting. I have given the link of all the art material I used in the painting in the description. First step, we are going to paint the background. I decided to give the background a very gloomy effect. As you see, the painting is a little bit of sad painting, so I decided to give a very gloomy effect. So we can give the color grey for that. So I mixed the color black and white for this grey. In the top we are using a very light grey, so when you are going in the middle and the bottom of the canvas we are going to apply more dark grey. So here you can see I apply even more black to the color, but the color seems little too dark, so I apply little white and the color become neutral. For a smooth transition, I am going to add more colors on the layer to have a very beautiful background. So you can see we are applying more dark grey here. As you can see, I am using my flat brush here, so I always suggest you to use only the large brush to cover a large area. It saves your time and also keep the paint moisture. In the background we are going to add some details, so you can see I am going to paint some water in this background. As it's a rainy painting, I am going to add some water. To paint the water I use my flat brush and I just tape the brush like this. So we are going to add more lines in this surface like this. So use your flat brush, don't need to paint a very defined lines, just use some random lines like this. In the second step we are going to paint the lamp. So to paint the lamp we need a straight line. So I here used a tape, masking tape, and I am going to paint lines here. If you are confident enough to paint a straight line, then no need to use the masking tape like this. Use the masking tape only when you find that the background is completely dry, so that you can avoid the mist. Please be careful and slow while peeling off the tape. Now let's add even more details in the lamp. I chose this reference from Pinterest for this lamp. You can also use any reference image for this lamp. Using my round brush, I am applying some yellow color here. Once the layer is completely dry, we are going to add more layers on this. As the background is dark, we need to give more layers to make this color more bright and warm. And now I am applying the color white to it to have a very light shade of the yellow. So while painting the lamp, we always paint some white inside the lamp. So here you can see I use this round brush and I am going to paint some glow effect around the lamp. So we need a soft edge for this, so I use this round brush and I didn't touch a single drop of water to this. And now let's paint the reflection. So the reflection I use the same brush and I paint some yellow color on the lamp, but don't overdo it. Now let's splash some white color on this canvas. So here I am using my fan brush. If you don't have a fan brush, then use your old toothbrush. Now I am going to trace this image on my canvas. I have given the link of this image in the description. You can save this image for your reference. I started painting the umbrella first, so I chose the color red. As the background is little dull, I decided to give more bright colors in the foreground, so the painting will become more beautiful and the subject grabs the attention of the audience. I am going to block the area using the color red, and after that I am going to add more details. Here you can see I use a round brush and I use only the tip of my round brush, and I am adding more detail for this umbrella. I am adding some lines here. So be careful while painting the lines. We need all the lines are equal and thin. And now I am adding some dark value. For the dark value I mix some black to the color and I am applying here. I apply the dark values only where I find some shadows in this umbrella. This painting is something so special because one of my followers in Instagram asked me to paint this, and I really love this idea. I searched more reference for this painting, and particularly I like to paint something like a gloomy background. Whenever I paint any subject, first I block the area and then I add more light area and dark areas later, so that I can have a very beautiful painting. Adding dark values and light values makes the painting more beautiful and live. For the skin tone, I use the color yellow ochre and little red to the color. I am really sorry I forgot to record this particular piece. For the shade I use the color tone blue. For that I mixed some grey color to the blue. In the last step we are painting the rain, and I'm so excited to paint the rain, and here I'm using my ruler. I don't have palette knife for painting the rain, so I use my ruler. If you have your palette knife, then you can use that for your rain painting. As we need a very thin line, here I'm using my ruler. Now let's add more details in this painting. I'm painting some reflection, so here I use the color black. I'm going to paint more lines here. Using my fan brush, I am painting some grass in the side of the road. If you don't have a fan brush, then you can use your flat brush to paint grass like this. Let's finish this painting by adding some branches here, and I'm using my liner brush to paint some branches here. And now let's paint some water drops here, and I use the color white, and I'm painting carefully some tiny and thin lines here. If you are new to my channel, I am Rexana and I love to paint with acrylics. And if you find my tutorial are very easy and helpful, then please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me in my Instagram to know all the regular updates. And I really love this painting, and let me know in the comment section how much you like this painting. I will meet you guys with another beautiful painting. Until then, have fun with colors.